Shalom. I start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to the whole fillet that's pushing his truth across the four corners of the earth, all faith, truth, and sincerity. All right, it's the brother. I'm on one to buy from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Then we'll get the sentence going to, this article I ran into about, how the farmers, area farmers, are struggling, to plant their crop, plant their seeds, to try to grow, food, like corn and so forth, because of what's going on in the Midwest right now. The storms, the storms that been hitting in the Midwest, man. And then, like I said, the gas prices, So we in those times, hey, man, Lord Yahushua, he making the word known. He's gonna bring that famine, to America, Babylon the Great, into this world of so-called man Esau Edom's world. But definitely America, Babylon the Great it's gonna be the main target where Lord Yahushua gonna bring his wrath and great judgments, upon America, Babylon the Great. It's gonna be the main, place, where Lord Yahushua gonna show his great judgments, and his great wrath, upon this wicked world, this wicked system, man. That's set up by the so-called man, red man, the elites of Esau Edom, man. So we in those times, and that, going forward, that, hope for the mercy and deliverance of Lord Yahushua from, what he about to bring, the plagues that's about to be about to be bought upon America, Babylon Great, Hopefully me myself first and foremost, and apostle, elders, and brother, and great millstone, that we hope to be a part of that righteous number, to receive mercy and deliverance from the Lord Yahushua, So I'm getting into it. It's an area of farmers struggle to battle rising costs and consistent weather. So I'm gonna go down. It said the consistently changing weather that has kicked off summer is impacted local farmers. In the last few weeks, the region has seen multiple storms with heavy rain when farmers are supposed to be planting their seeds. The rain has either delayed the planting altogether, or farmers have had to plant in poor conditions. New plants don't like wet feet. One of the worst things that can happen to a field that's newly planted is to get a whole bunch of rain. Ty Higgs, Senior Director of Communication at Ohio Farm Bureau, said there's a chance for crops such as corn and soybeans might not get planted for some time to lower the risk of them being washed. So yeah, hey, that's the Lord Yahushua. He finna send that famine, man. Upon you wicked Babylonians, man, upon you people out here, you proud people. I said unprecedented times. Great troubles are ahead, man. The Lord Yahushua finna cut off, all the partying, bullshit, and all this, wickedness that's going on in America, Babylon the Great, man. And it's gonna be about this famine, because if you ain't got much to eat, people out here gonna be losing their mind, So we in those times. But reading on, but rain isn't the only factor working against farmers right now. It said labor costs are up. Fertilizer is at an all-time high due to the war in Ukraine, and the cost of gas continue to rise. So yeah, so inflation, the rise of the cost of living going up, and the cost of things, that these farmers need, to have and so forth, and what's going on with Ukraine, and gas prices rising up, diesel, you have trucks. Having truck drivers, it's hurting truck drivers, it's killing their pockets, the rise of gas prices. So, hey, things are happening, man. These prophecies are coming to pass, But reading on, said diesel fuel is one of the most needed products to run a small farm all year round. According to Higgins, to run one of those tractors a day last year was about $350 to $400. This year, farmers are paying up upwards to 1,000 or more a day for diesel fuel. Higgins said. So man, hey, it went from 350 to 40 last year. Now it's up to 1,000 or more a day. So yeah, man, we here, man. You know, we it's just the beginning, but hey, we in those times, man. Hey man, exciting times, but hey, you know, it's serious times at the same time. It's a time of Lord Yahweh, make His word known, and bring His judgment down upon this wicked kingdom, Esau Edomite's word, and upon America, Babylon the Great, man. You know. So let's see. It said, while the heat is dangerous for workers and livestock, it can help promote the growth of some seeds. Corn, soybeans need that heat to grow. They need heat. They need the sun to see their best possible yields as well. It will dry the ground out faster, Higgins said. You know, so so like I say, a drought too. You know, the heat. You know, can't have too much of that. You know, it's gonna be hard to plant the seed being dried out. You know, I say just can't have too much water. I say that been a lot of heavy storms coming through there. A lot of water been messing up the crops as well. Though flooding out the crops. so hey man, Lord Yahweh, he bringing it, man. You know, he finna bring that famine. It's gonna hit a lot of people hard too, man. You know, it's gonna catch them unawares. I think these stores gonna keep on just stocking up like they usually do. Hoping they stock up again. But it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna come to a halt. It's gonna come to a point where these stores will be like, man, we ain't got such and such no more. We ain't gonna have this and this for days, you know, or weeks. You know, it's gonna get to that point. People ain't gonna be looking crazy and losing their mind, man. So from now go to scripture. 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places be unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So suddenly shall the sown places be appear unsown. So like I said, I just read an article, man. These farmers, man, they they sown, they can't, they like I said last year, it was alright, you know, they could sow they seeds in the ground and so forth and had no problems, you know, growing their crops. Now they had no problem with crops, but now they can't put their seeds in the ground, you know, sow their seeds, you know, in the ground because of what's going on with the weather and so forth, man. You know, the inconsistent weather, you know, the weather's messing up their they farming, man. You know, to try to produce their crops, you know, the corn and so forth, you know, that they try to grow, you know, over there in the Midwest, you know. Cause there's a lot of farmland over there in the Midwest. So, you know, if they can't grow they crops right, you know, they can't. If nothing growing out there, you know, let's expect these stores, you know, like the second part of this, 2nd Ezra 6:22, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So yeah, so these stores gonna be found empty, man. They ain't gonna have much in there. Eventually gonna come to where there ain't gonna be nothing in there. It's gonna be empty, man. Like I said, gonna be found empty. It's not gonna be nothing in there because, like I say, with the gas prices and so forth, and like I say, the farmers, they out struggling with the weather and so forth, and they can't really plant their seeds in the ground like they want to, or it's getting washed away. The crops getting destroyed by the weather, you know. So, that's the Lord Yahweh Shai is bringing an end to this so-called Esau Edomite's world, man. So we here, we definitely at the end. This is it, man. You know, it's over for this devil, so-called Esau Edomites, you know, and these proud Americans, man. Cause all they do, all these people do stuff they face, man. And, you know, and now it's the time for these people. They finna start feeling it, man. Not these restaurants and so forth not having food. You know, prices going up to where they ain't finna pay for it, or so forth, man. So people finna start really feeling the pain, the miseries, the great miseries. That's is about to go down. People out here finna be miserable. You know, like I said, great sorrows, the great pains. You know, we here. It's only gonna get worse though. But from there, I'm gonna go to Ezekiel 5:16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. So yeah. So Lord Yahushua finna send the evil arrows of famine, man. That plague of famine, man. You know, like I say, gonna catch a lot of people off guard, man. It's happening right now. You know, if you know you ain't paying no. Only men of the Lord from the Apostle Elizabeth Great Millstone that has truth of the word of the Lord. You know, through the Spirit power Yahushua, we have it. You know, we have understanding of what's about to go down. But a lot of people out here just out here, they just gone. They they just in their own little world. You know, they don't know what's about to go down until it happens. You know, they ain't gonna believe what the men of the Lord from the Apostle Elder brother and say until it happens. And when it happens, it's gonna be too late. You know, like I said, when these stores and these food stores ain't having no food, these restaurants start closing because they not getting deliveries from trucks. You know, layoffs and so forth. You gonna know the men of the Lord had the truth, man. From the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men of the Lord that got this truth for the word of the Lord Yahushua telling you for years and years that the Lord Yahushua from bring his great wrath and judgments upon his wicked kingdom of Esau Edomite's world, so-called white man, red man, the ones in rulership. You know, I've been telling you this. So when it happens, it's gonna be too late. You know, and like I said, this famine is gonna be for your destruction, your death. You know, death and destruction unto you people that ain't right. You know, those that are not exempt from the wrath and judgment of Lord Yahushua, which the only ones gonna be exempt is the 144,000. You know, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, and the 1/3, and everybody else is, if you're not a part of the righteous number, gonna be caught up in this wrath and judgments that the Lord Yahushua finna bring upon America by Babylon the Great. You know, He's gonna increase the famine too. You know, so like I said, no, this is just the beginning of it, but it's gonna get worse, man. You know, we head into those times of it getting real bad, worse out here, man. You know, and like I say, y'all gonna break the staff of bread. You know, break that. It's good. You ain't gonna have much to eat. You know, or at all. You know, we're gonna have people out here, starving, man. People are gonna be out here, fighting. For the last piece of bread. The last piece of pizza, whatever. But it's gonna get like that, it's coming, But so I'll go from there to Ezekiel 4:16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. Now, so Jerusalem is a people for us a place. So the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites are Jerusalem, or the people of the Lord, So the Lord Yahushua, he said, Yahushua, he gonna break the staff of bread, so he gonna, cut off, you so-called Negro, Latino, natives, this food, the food from you, I say Jake love to eat, anything, Jake get into, they love to eat. Whatever, any event, whatever funeral, after a funeral, and they love to eat, But the Lord Yahushua finna, stop all that. He finna cut that shit off. He finna, finna cut it all off, man. And have you so-called Negro, Latino natives out here looking, miserable and crazy, man. Looking just shocked and don't know why it's happening. But the men of the Lord from the Apostle Elder Great Millstone telling you why, it's gonna happen, what's gonna happen before it happens, but y'all ain't take heed, so when it happens, it's gonna be too late. You just gonna be part of, the judgment of Lord Yahushua, But read on, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. So in those times, you people out here gonna be, measuring out your food, man. your bread, your water. You're gonna be like, you can't have it. You only can drink this amount, this time of day, or you can't have this much, and you don't eat this a certain amount of day, whatever. This amount of bread, you're gonna be measuring out the bread. You're gonna be cutting the bread up into little pieces. So I mean, hey, man, we in those times, man. Like I said, me myself, like we in those times, the word of the Lord is coming to pass in His judgment. And hopefully me myself, and like I said, the brethren, the apostles, the apostles and the elders and brethren, we hope to have mercy from the Lord Yahweh Shai and be delivered, from His judgments, and the plagues that He finna bring upon America, Babylon Great. Don't get caught up in it, and don't be partakers of it. We the elect, the men of the Lord, we hope to be the men of the Lord that had the truth. We hope to, have that covering and hedge of protection and mercy from the Lord Yahweh Shai, and be delivered from the great plagues and wrath that the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring. We're gonna be in the midst of it, but it just boils down to who the Lord is with you or not, to bring you out of the chaos and the things that's about to go down here in America, Babylon Great. Because the Lord Yahweh Shai, he gonna show favor towards His men that stood true stood faithful in His word and true. Kept doing the work, stayed obedient, kept prophesying downfall, this place, so forth, to have His mercy and deliverance, So we in those times, man, and the Lord Yahweh Shai, it's only gonna get worse, and it's gonna be made true that the men of the Lord from the apostles, Elderberg, Great Millstone had the truth of the word of the Lord, about what was going to go down before it happens, and we in those times we here. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long, so I'm going to that. So again, I'd like to go all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Again, to the double honor to the apostles, elders, and brother, double honor to the apostles, and to the elders and to the sister Akin brothers and to the few Aqua sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahushua. Keep fighting. They say Shalom.